everybody. So today is Tuesday, and we have a special episode of Family Movie Night where we are talking about Coraline. And it's kind of fun because she's basically a teenager. So she's 11, she's basically a teenager. And so I think it kind of fits in with Teen Movie Month, oddly enough. And a lot of the themes of many of those teen movies that we're talking about fit into Coraline and her journey, her relationship with her parents, or growing older, wanting to be a little bit rebellious. Some of those themes fit right in with Coraline. So I think it's a good bonus to have for Family Movie Night and Teen Movie Month this month. But I'm so excited because we have this re-release that has happened for Coraline and for its 15th birthday, 15th anniversary, and it has earned $38 million at the box office. It did better, much better than new movies like The Crow and Borderlands and things like that. So that's really cool. I love the fact that people love this movie. I love the fact that people still want to see it in the big screen. I did get to see it on the big screen, and it was an incredible experience, and I may even go see it again. And I love the fact that it's not just a one-day Fathom event. This is a Fathom event that's over the course of a couple of weeks, so people hopefully get a chance to keep seeing it, because I just love Coraline so much. I think it is such a special film. I think one of the things that I love the most about it is that it is a great way to kind of introduce kids to the tropes of horror films, to scary images, but in a family friendly way, in a palatable way, that they can get an idea. Do I like this? Do I like getting scared? Do I like these images? Do I like the designs? I don't think anything, I mean, it just depends on, you have to know your kid, but I don't think anything is like too scary because it's like so not realistic. It's all in this stop motion world. It's all in this button eyes, it's like, it's scary. It's very scary, but I think it's separated enough from reality that I don't think it would give me nightmares as a kid, as opposed to something like Return to Oz, which did give me nightmares, but it's like there's a real girl, and starts out in our world, and it's just a little bit more realistic, where this is more of like a fantasy and it's animation and everything like that. And speaking of the animation, I absolutely love the animation. It is absolutely beautiful. I think this is one of the best stop motion to incorporate CGI and other forms of animation along with the stop motion, and just do it so seamlessly. The backgrounds are so great, and they just give you a sense of this, especially when she's in the button world, this it's almost like an MC Escher type kaleidoscope kind of a feel. It feels like you're spinning a lot of the times, and I just love that. I love the character design. I love Coraline's character design. I think that she's very, very appealing and sweet. I love also not only the mom, I also love the mom, not only her regular design, but I love the way that her character evolves the longer that they're in the button world. That starts out pretty similar to the mom, but as she becomes more and more and more spider-like as the scenes go on, and it's just very, very, very effective. I also love all the vocal performances. I think are really good. Terry Hatcher gives a great vocal performance as the mom. And I think she's so good. Dakota Fanning as Coraline, absolutely wonderful. And you feel that she's like a real girl with a personality. And it's a very honest voice performance, which I just love. And the thing that I love the most about Coraline is I love her character journey that she goes on, because she has every reason to be bitter and upset with her parents. When it starts out, they are pretty terrible to her. They're not really taking that good of care for her, making sure she has good meals that she enjoys, has anything to do. They don't seem that concerned about her schooling or what she's doing. They just kind of treating her like she's an annoyance, and wishes she would get out of the way so that they can do their work. And it's like it's sad because they're not even that interested in their work. They don't care about actually planting seeds and plants and things, but they have to keep up this image and everything, which for 2009, that was pretty early on. This, I feel like it feels even more pointed now in the world of influencers and kind of everything like that with her parents. But she has every reason to not like her parents, especially being 11 at the age when you, even the best of parents, you don't really like at that age. And so when she sees the Button Eyes mom, she kind of should fall for the Button Eyes. Here she's getting all the foods that she wants. She's getting everything, the love, the time, everything that she wants. But she's smart enough to know that it's not real, it's not authentic. And she never really doubts that much of what to do. Pretty early on, she says that she needs to, save her parents, and that she needs, and it's always harder to fight for things that are flawed, that aren't loving. That's easy to kind of want to fight for something that's beautiful and perfect and heroic and everything like that. It's harder to fight for something that's flawed. And I think they do a really good job with that, with her character. And you just see her grow over the course of the movie, where she starts out, frustrated or rebellious, and by the end she has like a new self-confidence, I think, because she has faced up against the button mom. And it's great to see, and I love that. I also love all the side characters. I think are really good. I really love Mrs. Spink and Mrs. Forcible. I think they're really fun. Really love Mr. Bobinski. I love the way that all of those characters are animated. They're very like kind of grotesque and out of proportion. Just on Mrs. Forcible, the long legs on the part of Mr. Bobinski, it's just adds to sort of the character of the piece, and the makes the animation so memorable. The like I said, the animation is absolutely stunning. It's a great way to introduce your kids to horror and horror tropes. It does get pretty scary, but I think it's all pretty safe, and I appreciate that this movie does that for families. And the music is really wonderful. I love by Bruno Calles. It's haunting and eerie and draws you in. It's really wonderful. I think Henry Selick has done such a great job with this movie. People still sometimes think that it's actually Tim Burton, even though Tim Burton had nothing to do with this at all. But poor Henry Selick just doesn't get the credit that he deserves for his animated masterpieces. But this one was all him, and it's an incredible masterpiece, in my opinion. I love everything about it. I think that it's very exciting, especially every time that she has to go into the other world, to the Button world, and that tension when she's stuck there and she can't get out. And you see these ghosts of the kids who have been stuck there in the past, and what is she going to do? It's just a really good story, and it allows our heroine Coraline to really grow as a character and fight for what's right. And I love that. So I think it's a great movie. I think it's a masterpiece. It's one of my favorite stop motion animated films. Want to see some of my other favorite stop motion animated films? I did an episode with Animat where we talked about Coraline. We talked about some of the other favorites. So you definitely should check that out. It's a lot of fun. And let me know if you got to see Coraline in this re-release. I would love to hear your thoughts. And did it grow for you since you originally saw it, or since you last saw it? I would love to know in the comment section. And check out all of my Teen Movie Month reviews. Check out all of my Family Movie Night reviews. I would really appreciate it. All my animated film reviews, got tons up there. So definitely take a look. And also make sure that you like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. And also check out everything going on Hallmarkies podcast. Lots of fun stuff there. And I have the Patreon group, which is the best way you can support me. And you get tons of cool perks. I really appreciate it. And also the merch store. We get hashtag animation junkie shirts, and I'm an animation girl. So a lot of fun stuff. So take a look at that. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.